Dear students, welcome after a short summer vacation. Before summer vacation, I had started a lesson called Rattrap. We had discussed at the length, the whole lesson. So let's have a recap before we start what happened after that. In the story, there is a poor Rattrap peddler who keeps on wandering on the road. He has no other work because wherever he goes, he is being abused, he is being chased, so he has no other work to do. He is a poor Rattrap seller. He gets the materials from here and there, and sometimes he steals it, and from that he makes Rattrap and sells it. Sometimes he doesn't have money, so he gets on to thievery. That is how he is maintaining himself. So one day, when he was walking on the road and he was busy thinking something, a philosophy hit his mind. The philosophy that Rattrap, this whole world is a Rattrap. All the good things are Rattrap. And they act as a bait for the people. And if people have it, their life comes to an end. Thinking about this, he became very, very happy, because he always used to have strange kind of happiness by thinking negative. As the world was unkind to him, he was also against the world, and he wanted to punish them all. Now, one day, when he was walking on the road, he met an old man. That old man was living lonely. So he was very happy that he has got somebody to talk with for one day. So he invited him to his house, gave him food to eat, gave him a tobacco paper to smoke, and he also played modulus, a game of cards, with him all the night. It means that the man was very good at hospitality. He was very hospitable. Not only this, but that man also told him that when he was young, he used to work in Ramjo's iron mill. And as he has grown old now and he cannot do that work, he is supported by a cow. That cow is so good that it always gives milk full of cream, and he sells those milk and gets money because of that. And that money he has kept in his bag. And just for the peddler to believe, old man went to the bag, took out the money and showed it to him. He came and showed it to him. Now in the morning, this particular man, the old man, got up very early because he has to milk the cow. So the Rattrap could not be in the bed. So he also got up, thanked that old man for everything what he had done, and both of them had their way. After half an hour, this peddler was seen standing near the window, and with the stone in his hand, he, with the stone in his hand, he broke the window pane and took that 13 odd. And he ran away and started walking on subway. Now he thought that if he keeps on walking on subway, he will be lost. So he started walking in forest. Now in the forest, he thought that it's morning and by evening he will be out of the forest and he will be lost and nobody will be able to find him. But when he entered the forest, the branches and the twigs did not let him go forward. He was moving around one place, and that happened the whole day. And he could not get out of the forest. In the evening, when it became darker, he became afraid and he thought that now the end is near. And he laid down on the ground. As his ears touched the ground, he heard thumping noise. It means that there was somewhere there was an iron mill. So he got up again. With whatever strength he had, he started walking at the place from where he had heard the noise. Now after this there is a description of iron mill which has nothing to do with the story. So I will continue the story in the next part. Thank you very much.